Wait, I should be live already. Was putting my phone on silent. Usually it takes a while before I'm live. I've got a bottle of water. And let's put it all on the socials. I'm well aware that I'm currently live. It's 27 degrees up here, so it's quite hot. I have opened a window. Let's see, I need my message for the socials. So, first we're going for shitter. All the wasp queens should have made their nests by now, so technically no queens, hopefully, because you never know. You might get that one queen that's late. And that's Mastodon Toot. Right, we're going for Instagram. I'm not looking that frowny. Come on, Penny, smile. Is this better? I'm blaming the sun right behind me. I'm still smiling. Facebook lately, well, it already had that, but I'm getting a lot of posts suggested that's AI picture of a little child who made something fantastic and no one appreciated it, or their classmates tried to break it, things like that. And then all the people in the comments, oh, you poor child, what you made looks so amazing. And like, people, are you all that gullible? Also, sneeze coming up. Yes, no. Yes. DeviantArt didn't connect. That didn't have to connect. That didn't have to connect. That's not needed. Oh, whoops. We're going to Blue Sky. But yeah, apparently a lot of people are convinced that that sad little child is so sad and needs a lot of attention. No fan of royal visits. Did I miss something? Am I missing a reference? And a lot of watchers on DeviantArt, which I love, by the way, but I'd rather have people buy something with my coffee. Yes, I am that greedy. Oh, wait, royal visits to wasps. Yep. Got it. I'm not a fan of royal visits when it comes to wasps. Okay, so that's synchronizing. Thank you very much. That one isn't needed. And then we have Kara. Was Blue Sky already posted? Yes. Okay. Okay, so I think everything that needs to be up is up. So we can start the weekly news. Just did a minor bit of editing, just doing little bits at a time. We're getting there one step at a time. Where's my Control E, by the way? The window is E. That's this bit. Oh, it's opening on my different screen. We had AnimeCon last week. Then I had a lot of celebrations everywhere, nowhere. Took the Sunday off and did some crafting. I started my entry for the AnimeCon art gallery competition next year. If I'm not selected in the artist alley, then I made a lot of work for nothing, but it's never for nothing because I think it's something that's going to challenge me again. Nothing 3D printed thus far. I don't think I have to do that. But it is something very new. Materials are on the way, but I also had already some things present and managed to get a few things. So started that on Sunday as well. Turns out I need one more item. Well, a couple more items and I can get that first day during groceries. What else? Of course, work, and Penny today. Faros is still okay-ish. It's getting warmer and that's not that great for him. So we're keeping a close eye as much as we can. He's looking up cooler places in the house as well. Doing the best we can to make it comfortable for him. He doesn't seem to be in stress, but he's eating less, he's drinking more, and he's a bit slower. So yeah, it of course he is overweight. He always was. He was a little bit pudgy Garfield. So it doesn't make it easier. We're not gonna put him on a diet because what use is it? We're just gonna enjoy that we're having the seventh month of spare time already, and yeah, no really big steps backwards just yet. But like I said, summer is coming up, and summer is tricky. It's hot, and for us humans, it is a lot easier than for a cute kitty cat. Then I still haven't made a complete idea of what I want to create. Also, comic 888. Let's open the news article. It's not the news page I usually get my information for, but you know. Let's see. It's news article that our water commission is creating a special passage for fish so they can easily go through dams and anything else that might actually harm them. Now to make a joke about it or something interesting. Ooh, did you spot it, a typo? Please let us know. Oh, cool. So I need to make something about traveling fish. Is there a source? Yeah. Yes, blah, blah. Maybe something like this. Not really sure. It's not the most funniest one. Also, to be allowed access to the glorious lake of Amsterdam Rijnkanaal. So, yeah. Right, I should... we have one on YouTube, 4 on Twitch, and I should mention where... Oh. I'm getting information. Still needed a title, right? And no, I did not make this joke up. I'm also quite itchy because I think I got sunburned here and there. Let's see. I think this is the comic I'm going to work with. I have my source. I have my watchers. I have my drinks. I have my phone on silent and on without whatchamacallit, that Wi-Fi, hoping that it will charge a bit faster. Of course, it's not charging that fast through the cable I'm using right now, but you know. I hope I'm not a lobster at the moment, no. So first we're going to press record. If you have any questions or things I forgot to mention in my weekly reports, just let me know. And I'm still not being sad. I'm still not frowning. I just blame backlight, camera position, maybe even the towel on my head. Does this help? Yep, it helps. Had a shower just before streaming. Ooh, bending backwards. Start recording. And of course, I forgot to put my drink away. The last keycap I ordered should be on its way. So let's hope it's indeed on its way. How to do those eyes. You know, if the eyes are on the front, then it's a predator, right? Should be on the side. Oh, you celebrated your birthday. Happy birthday. And tomorrow is my final day of work before my little week of holiday. First, I'm going to take a few days offline, cleaning up, stuff like that, and have a student coming over. We're having 6 people in the watching already. And besides, it's Mermaid, huh? So we're having fishies. What kind of fish are these? I have no idea. There we go. It's mermaid. Why not? Right, I should use my keys on the right. And of course, this is a very easy comic, so I might do some more. I see a question, and that's elevator, fish, bellboy girl going up. Yep, going up. Usually, sometimes they're going down. Wait, I have a zoom in button. And now we're just going to for line 5. Control Z. If I hesitate, it's because I'm trying to learn the buttons I created. And technically, there are no highlights underwater. At least not the times that I observed people underwater. Also, very expressive fish, don't you think? I'm very proud of my fishies, actually. I'm probably gonna give the fishes different colors as well, just to keep them apart better. It doesn't work with the eyebrow, but maybe if I just like My Little Pony, they just play with the shape of the face. Crossed fins, I have no idea how that's supposed to work in real life. Anyway, the final keycap that I ordered, that's going to be F12. If it does reach, because that's always a guess until it comes, is going to be a Squirtle. And then my F1 until F12 are all Pokemon. Escape is a Bulbasaur. We have print screen is Squirtle. And then I think Charmander is Pause and Lapras is Scroll Lock, but I never use those keys, so. And then we have a Togepi as Calculator, by the way. I don't know why my keyboard has a dedicated calculator, but yeah. Ctrl S. Making it even more happy. And hopefully during my week break, I'll finish most, if not all, the thingies for the 3D print project. And then I can start for, well, I already started with next year's, but I hope in June to have everything or mostly everything painted for this year and hopefully starting next year. And then I can start other things that I have planned. I can finish that big vase I'm painting. I can work on my entry for AnimeCon. I can work on my castle. And of course, I can start designing the other characters that still need to be designed. I can work on my 6th novel because when it's done, only one book left. Art for book 7, by the way. Oh, this knob can go all the way around? Cool. Okay, this face is way too small. Yep, caps lock's on. Is it on or off now? Yeah. And considering what I want for my mermaids, Mermaid Penny is wearing her blue top just because we can. So it might actually be the only mermaid thing I draw this year. And then I need to do Control A, Control Shift A, and then Control E. Oh, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn. And Control V, by the way, because so yeah, this is actually a quick. Of course, the month isn't over yet. Maybe I'll do something. At least I have for my 3D printing project. There's a mermaid character coming up. That's the final character of this month. Oh, yeah, my phone's battery is draining itself. Not sure what's going on with this phone. It's probably because it's old. Just checking my battery. And I know this phone is very old, so I'm not even sure what drains it. I think I'm just going to turn it off for a moment. Just so it can charge a bit faster. Hopefully. Lost 2% from shutting down. Let's see what's it gonna do. Okay, fishies. And lighter for the fins. Details will follow. And the other fish is going to be more greenish. So when I was on the streets today, why is it not working? There we go. There was a lady, let's call her that, walking over the street, and she obviously had something in her throat. Well, okay, can happen to the best of us. So she was trying to cough it out. Well, I was quite far away from her, and I think I could feel some of the splatters because she didn't hold a hand in front of her mouth or an arm or whatever. It was disgusting. So if I get sick in the coming days, I actually know who to blame. I think I'm gonna keep the eyes white. I have to admit, I never expected I'd do a comic with fish in it. Guest starring fish. No, just one more day before my vacation, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really need that vacation. The downside is my next vacation won't be until October. And because the summer months are already booked full at work of parents with their children, I can't even take a day off. Let's see. 1, 9, 3. Green fish is very expressive. Maybe I can use these as characters. Then I'm gonna name them. I think one of them I'm gonna call Bob. Bob the fish. And I think the other one's Freek. I'm probably gonna forget all about it, so Bob and Freek. And who's going to be Bob and who's going to be Freek? Let's make it a bit smaller. Okay, so that's that was easy, the coloring. Not even 40 minutes. So of course I'm going to do some more work on the background. Not gonna make it too detailed, but at least add a little bit of background. Our water isn't that clean. And I don't want it to take away too much from the characters. And I should have bubble brushes. With a lot of homemade brushes. Apparently, first I'm going to do is because I'm probably gonna need to reset my brushes because it's a big mess at the moment. Save set. I always save my brush sets. I would need to restart probably if I want to, because it's not the 2025 is not in the set yet. There we go. We have bubbles here, more or less. I took a lot of, whatchamacallit. It was an art program. Just copied the brushes from there. Yeah, at least these ones are made. And I'm gonna look for my bubble brushes later on. Scattering shapes. Let's first see how this goes. Even more spacing. Even more spacing. There we go. I knew it. Not gonna know how speech balloons gonna work underwater, but let's just put that to fish don't talk anyway. Half the bubbles are gonna be hidden by speech balloons, but that's normal. Wouldn't text balloon float upwards since they're big bubbles? Let's not think too deep about it. Seems I missed a spot. I will fix that soon. Because such tiny little spots is going to bother me forever. And the last balloon is, by the way, a little black humor, dark humor. Which little kids probably won't get, which is fine. Yeah, I think this is Not the most funniest comic, but I actually like it. Let's see. So you guys can go text check. Well, my phone is charging. Not the fastest way, but it is charging. Let's see, let's grab the article. Great, it lost the rest of the article because of blocking cookie. Oh wait, if it's a cookie thing, then perhaps I can reopen it here. There we go. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So what are you thinking of this text? I think there's a mosquito on the other side of my pop filter. Great. I keep on forgetting that. Temperature up here is getting more nice. Thank you for the typo. Or actually, thank you for pointing out the typo. So this one will be minimized. And of course, the new banner. So yeah, Freek and Bob, the fish. So this is stopping recording. So I can start the other one. Still getting feedback for this one from the last person who's very good at Dutch. I have to write down their names. Otherwise I'm going to forget them. Freek and Bob. Okay, everything's going wrong now. And meanwhile, let's start up book files. If I can find any inspiration for the next audiobook. Haven't recorded since before AnimeCon. And I will probably do a recording or two during my vacation. Yep, it's a mosquito. Go away. But still, I have plenty of stock, and I can always skip a week just to give me a little bit more time. I was 14. Wait, did I do 13 or 14 last time? Let me check the art. 14. That's 14. Where's 15? Where does 15 start? Wait, 14. I did 14. This is 14. Ay. 15. Well, I have an ID. Which shouldn't be too complicated. I am going to need this one again. Need to hydrate. Start recording. Because I need a paw print, and I know there should be a paw print in here. There you are. Cat print, dog print. Find it more wolf. No, bear print, but okay. Where are you? I need to go back to my chat. You're saying the fish can't be anonymous because they have names. Indeed, De fish are no anoniempjes. I'm not going to trace the nails. I don't like that. And I'm tracing freeware. So I don't think that's too bad. Do I like it like this? No, don't like that. Control Z, Control Z. It's a bit too low and it's a bit too big probably. And too bright, but that's okay. Let's keep it like this for now. Then I'm going to make a new layer. And my ruler for symmetrical. I'm going to turn off the pause so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Don't like this. It needs to be brighter. There's beautiful poetry in the chat. Eyes without a face, les yeux sans visage. Eyes without a face, les yeux sans visage. Eyes without a face, got no human grace. Your eyes without a face. Okay, that's very poetic. Never heard of it. And my French is terrible, by the way. No, I don't want it to. I don't want it to be mirrored. That looks weird. First, we're going to sketch. Let's pick a lighter one. Yeah, and a bigger one so I can actually see what I'm doing. Just a basic one. Can be straight in front. How can you even read your own sketches? Well, they're my own sketches, so I can read them. That's why I can read them. Song of Billy Idol of 1983. Best year. Great year. The best year of ever. Okay, that's a bit of a weird look. Yeah, but shouldn't look happy. Don't look happy, Naraku. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, I like the face. I dislike the body. Getting there. Just in case. Color. First, I'm going to do some basic background. Just a normal brush. A little bit of glow. I might do the line height slightly lighter. Okay, so now we're going to start coloring with the watercolor again. Always first do the hair because I like doing hair. That was a bit too much. That's part of the face. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Now, first put it on plus. Hit save. Brush. Just a round brush. I want it a bit darker. And then my homemade soft wash. Is that what I want? No, I just want a soft bleed. That was a bit too much. Opacity needs to be lower. This is a bit too much. Just add a little bit of magic by adding blue. And adding yellow. And a little bit of pink. That's my formula for magic hair. Make it a bit rainbowy. And remember, I only have a short time to make this. And I want to practice my loose style. And I do hope eventually to turn this into an art book. Probably going to be very limited print, because I think free people might be interested in this. I need to check something. Where's my story? Making one side more dark on purpose. Oh, that looks a bit creepy. Probably just gonna use this one. Nope, that looks very creepy. Okay, that's not gonna work. I have to keep the time in mind because of Vados, but we're getting there. Clothes are probably a bit dirty by now. Bit of purple for the matching of the wrist. And good evening to you as well. Welcome to the chat. I think this is the main art. So now for the background, adding stuff. First, let's remove this one because I don't need that anymore. That was a bit too much, but okay. Can I use this? No, can't use this. Then you take away from the orange eyes. Bit darker. That's a bit too dark. Need something around this. I think I can use this one. That makes it too dark. Yeah, okay, this works. Now I just need something else. I need something for in the corners. Yes. This little bit more. Okay, I had no idea what I was getting into when I started, but I kind of like it. Not sure about the eyes. Let's see if I can empathize them just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Let's see how it looks without that paw. No. Maybe a bigger version of the paw. I do like the paw. It's just interfering somehow. Guys, I can hear you up here. Anyway, I like it. So I think that's it for today. No cross stream on Sunday. And, well, next week, anytime, I guess.